Hey everyone, Tom from Slipper Racing here. Today is the last round of the Karting North East Championship. Now hopefully we get some good points to make sure that we can maintain third position, because we really do want that prize in the top three that get a fully paid round of BPEC for the round at Wardenlaw here in November. In that round you are with the professional team of Apollo Racing, which is quite local to the track here, but they have basically won a lot of the BPEC rounds and also won last year. Now if you haven't seen my previous last year's I did qualify as well, which there should be a video somewhere on my channel. Should try and put a link up here or there. Why don't you give it a watch? But let's see exactly how we do in race one.
Alright, so the start of race one, we've qualified in P3. Car felt good. Track is very greasy, back end seems very flighty, so there might be some mistakes in the first lap. Hopefully that mistake isn't from me. But let's see how we get on going into T1. Some fast people around us. We've got Dan in fourth, Joe in first, Andy in third. Not quite sure where Zach is, but we know he's going to make his way through the pack as he changed his car just on the last lap of that qualifying. So we're about to get underway. Get a decent getaway. Hopefully we can get behind Joe, push him in front of Andy. There's someone else to push for me, fast and too. Oh, do it done. There's someone else pushed us around that corner. Hopefully I don't get curb warning, since I couldn't really do anything there. And I thought he was actually going to defend there, but he didn't. As you can see, back end flanking on Dan as well. Very greasy. Joe's got away, which I expected he would do. So my pedal accidentally moved forward over that bump, so I need to strip for the accelerator now. Joe always got that corner. Allow Dan to get his bumper for the straight. That's maybe where we're going to see a bit of difference. We'll put some human DRS to go down the straight, which allowed us to get on the back of Dan. Now Dan is my main contender for third place, so really we want to score more points at him. Joe is for some reason defending when he doesn't need to, so hopefully when he sees us putting back, he might not do it in the future, but then we'll catch him by surprise. Alright, we've got a nice gap to the cars behind. I think it's Andy. Hopefully he'll go in defensive mode and stop them from catching us up as well. Again, human DRS. We are catching Dan slightly at the end of this race, but he has a little bit more grunt around the corners, I think. We'll seem to be catching Joe up again, but he tends to get away on the straight and going through that chicane massively up. Joe is defending when he doesn't need to and it's slowing him down. But I think that's why he's overshooting the gap for it. Dan had a bit too much back end slides in, so hopefully that'll give us a little bit on the edge of the straight. Yeah, we've definitely got a bit more top end than Dan in this one. Maybe we would have been close if I didn't screw the chicane up that last lap. Using quite a bit of curve on that one, we might get wrong. But we'll wait and see. Joe, stop defending now. Yeah, we just need to keep it. Try not to stop the back end from slipping that much around the centres and the chicane, to be honest. Yeah, Dan's getting the chicane much better than me. Well, at least we're much closer than last time as well. Now Dan's defending. It's going to be he's thinking he can push into Andy, but Andy is pretty far back. I've just had a quick glance. Yeah, the corner is normally pretty flat. I haven't got the legs to go around the outside of the T1 for Dan, but that might make him think to go defensive. Oh, I could have really overtaken going into St. John's there. I should have really tried that move. Yeah, Dan is going for the flower approach because of the grip levels. I'm actually used the brake there for once and I don't normally. I'll just throw my nose there, hopefully. Back and pull off. Oh, I screwed that last corner up. I did it down on that one. Even I threw it down the straight just so we could get away from Andy a little bit behind, because no doubt he'll be on my bumper in no time. Dan is using a lot of curve. With that much, you might actually get it wrong. Yeah, his rear end's starting to grip up a little bit. So is mine, but I'm still opting to use a bit more brake in that one. I just don't want to get curb warning, so I'm playing it cool, because I have been pretty hot on that. Yeah, and a quick lands on my shoulder there, and he's definitely catching us up. I mean, to be honest, I'll be happy with third place. I'm pretty sure on points, if I'm one spot behind Dan each time, should be fine. But maths is not my strong suit. Now, recently I've had some comments of the names I've called Zach recently, but I can't remember what I call him when I go around the track. I remember last time it was Little Twerp. But we'll have to think of something else to call him in this one, if we see him. Yeah, I'll try to use the curve that one, just so Dan doesn't get too far away. Now that's stripped up a little bit, he needs to be getting away from us. The only place I'm really got the edge on him is down the straight. Quick look at my dad on the sideline. the morsel through positions. And I don't know if it's because he's checking out how much Kart people are using. Yeah, with the grip levels coming, Dan's getting the second or the first centre better now. But this Kart has some oomph, so at least we can keep up with them due to the straights. I screwed my braking up on that one. Andy's catching us up. I thought the corner of my eye. Dan maybe got that corner a little bit wrong. So allow us to catch up down the straight. With them taking that corner a bit tighter, as we could see, he's fogging up a bit more mid, kind of like me in the last round of the ETS here. But when you're conscious of the cars behind, you do anything. We're starting to make some mistakes, keeping the eye exactly where I'm at, which is what we want. Hopefully he'll do an Andy and make a mistake, and I'm in the right position to take advantage of that opportunity. It should be safe from Andy no matter what, if Andy goes down here. We'll do some close-ups in it down in a while. Look both sides. Now Dan has a lot of experience racing, and it's hard to plan where I'm going to overtake if I can. It is going to have to be, if he makes a mistake or I get such an unbelievable run somewhere. Yeah, Andy's still maintaining the gap to Andy. So the pace between me and Dan is a little bit faster at this time. Oh, Dan screwed that last corner up. That might be enough. Oh yeah, I got a wave. I do like a good wave. Oh boy, I took a bit too much of that curve on the inside. That's what it normally looks for. So I might get a wall. Your warning's alright. The black flag we don't want. Well, quick glance at the warning board there, didn't have my number on. Oh, didn't have it on yet. Oh, Dan's bouncing. That's exactly what we're doing. Give him a hoot. It's not that I'm going to push him out the way in the first corner. It's a bit naughty. Well, not yet anyway. Quick glance behind. Yeah, plenty of gap. The 10 pole. I used the same amount of curve as Dan that time, but I screwed the entrance of the chicane up. because I just went out a bit too deep. And I didn't want to put too much steering input in, because that'll slow us down. Dan's bouncing. So we'll see exactly what to do. Dan saw it then, so he's got to open the corner up a little bit. But he sees I'm here, which means he still might make a mistake. Somewhere. I'm thinking, oh, this is my thought process. I could make a lunge into St. John's, because that's where I seem to have a bit more of an edge on it. He nearly left the door open going again. Again, we're using curb lane, I don't really want to. What I do see is a fast market coming into this, which might make it fun. But I'm not quite sure exactly how long of this race is left. And that's exactly how much of the race is left. Good race, Dan. Well done, Joe, for this race. Then we'll see how we get on in the next one.
So race 1 over done with. Hope you enjoyed the bit of footage. Maybe a little bit boring since there was no sort of action in that one, but at least we were behind Dan, so decent points really in 3rd position. He hasn't quite got away with it just yet. We need to make sure that we're not dead last in this one and him in the top 3, because that would mean that we unfortunately would have lost the 3rd position in the championship, but we'll see exactly how we can go in this next race.
Right, this is race 2. We are in P3, which is where we finished last time, so we'll see exactly what we can do. Now, being honest, this car did not do the last race because it had to be, or indeed it is a brand new, fresh, cold kart. So we'll see exactly how it does in the corner, but we're not sure how this is going to perform. But hopefully we can make it a top 3 finish, or at least not too far behind Dan is our main goal here. Now, if you have made this far in the video, I do appreciate it. But if you would like to, or if you will, please give it a like. Leave a comment down below, even if it's a thumbs up, as it certainly does help this channel grow. And if you're not subscribed, I do try and put a video out every week or every other week, and hopefully you enjoy the content. So we should be getting underway this race anytime soon, although Joe's still looking behind, so I doubt, hopefully we can get 3 red lights green now so we can catch him off guard, but we might get a bit of whiplash if we try and hit him. Oh yeah, I think he needs help. I don't know what help he needs. I can't give him help. Well, he doesn't need help anymore. The clutch on Dan's looks extremely smoky, which means he is going to have a bad start. The tick over on it must be. Right, 5 red lights and see how we do. Oh, bad start. No pickup on this car. Yeah, I got very much rammed there. Oh, we are getting definitely much rammed at that point too. Andy had a hell of a start here. I don't know who's trying to overtake you there, but he should get a bad run out, which he does. We're going to marshal on these tyres now, so we can't take the curb there. Right, the car is starting to warm up a little bit. It feels like it's starting to warm up a bit. Didn't feel the need to defend going out there. And exactly what we did want to happen, Dan getting some positions. This is also a different cycle for me, I'm sure. Right, don't need to send up straight. I will give a little bit of human DR. Oh, who's having to defend down the straight? Right, I'm going to have to get a little bit of elbows out here. Lift that. If he's getting elbows out, with everybody else. Alright, he's got a little bit of legs down the straight. Oh, no, in theory could have got the undercut on it there, but I decided to trust that this car has a little bit more power. Should be fine. Joe didn't have the legs on the straight beforehand. This car is starting to warm up a bit, which we needed to. And try and catch them two in front. Right, you know, when Andy goes defensive, that we should be able to catch up. Oh, Dan is on the grass. Oh God, again, wrong there. We need more speed. Alright, I went a bit quiet there because I had to concentrate on what I was doing. Right. Good, we made that stick somehow around the outside. And now we need to catch them two. Car is feeling good. I don't want to defend going in here. But I don't know who's behind us. As you know, this championship people swap carts. So first place gets last parts and so on. So last place would have had first car. So they got my car in the last one. It was pretty good. So someone might be able to catch it. Although we seem to be catching these two up, or Dan up. We've got more than enough speed in this one compared to last time, so we should have a better chance of the overtake. We've got a bit of gap from the cars behind. Dan knows I'm here, although I could have been like on there, although it would have been extremely risky. Oh, I don't have enough overspeed. He's given us some. Right. Got my elbows out a little bit, but hopefully not too much to get it properly. Right, second in the bag. Let's push to see if we can get P1. Hopefully when you're out in the lead, not knowing the chase, you generally become a bit complacent, might be the word. And start making mistakes. Hopefully the pressure is on them. Actually, this car feels good. So say keep head down and not make too many mistakes. Oh god, oh god. Oh, what's Sam doing in the barriers? The car in front to brake a little more than you maybe needed to. This might be a red flag incident. If a car gets in a corner. It hasn't happened in the championship as far as I remember. Right, again, we shouldn't have to then go on the gas first. But yeah, we're getting much better exit there. We'll have a bit more grip in a lot of places. Ignore you've got so much straight line speed here. Oh, actually, we're catching them with the slipstream. We're in this 40 miles per hour today. So, being behind a car just makes a massive difference. Oh, right in my bumper. Actually nearly wiped him out then. There mustn't be much long on this race. Oh, someone else is on the old bumper. I have no idea why we broke into that corner. It did not make sense, but he did. I'm okay with that because we have a hell of a gap. We wouldn't have bought that much. We're just going to take it slow, take it easy, and not make any rash this there. So we're going to relax now. Good little line my dad's telling us to go faster. Loads of gap behind you. Although you do get an extra point, but that's flat. And that would help. And actually, as mentioned, there's a slimmest of chances. Oh, it's all got out. That might be why he broke. Look. Now if I did want fastest lap I would go over that curve on the exit of the chicane, but I don't fancy a black flag. Cars behind the cattail and can't get that building. Easier, especially on curbs. Again, I don't want that penalty. Nice lie down the straight, you and do alright. Yeah, a quick glance behind, plenty of cars back, plenty of room. He must be very unhappy. He's been honest, he was flying at the start. Then whatever issue he's having, probably slowed him up. Again, nice and smooth. Cars behind are using that curve. You're giving them the lap time. He's going to bounce bit. Oh, definitely got now. Are they going to wait for me? And then try and regain its position? But it's a bit unfair to put out first, and the ones all over them, but they've got cold parts. So I should really be able to take them. Yeah, they put them out there. But I've got to be careful I didn't back us into the car behind. It'll be a bit stronger in this, give us checkered flag now though. I'm gonna have to make a move on him somewhere. Yeah, because them fast cars have been left behind. I'm gonna have to push all the way. No, it is fine. Oh, I got a little bit of a particle to this, thinking that I may have not lost even more position. I might get a warning for going over the curve on that last corner. But it cost them a bit to the cars behind. Okay, again we should have plenty of gap. There's nothing to worry about. I would like to think this is in the bag. It's definitely the hardest, so I've had to try for a little bit of elbows out, should we say. Hopefully you thought it's been pretty fair through this race. Well, you can be the judge of that. And it should really be coming on to the last lap. Need to guesstimate time. Oh no, oh yeah. Right, P1, a little bit of luck, a little bit of tactics as well, but that should have secured us at minimum third place the championship, so that gives us some extra content for a round of the BPEC. Now if you're all up for that round, please do come say hello. But not sure if I'll end the video there, but if I do, see you on the track next time.